So we are back with the KC Cup in Duel Links, and I've gone on to a different deck, one I couldn't play last month because I didn't buy the brand new box till the sale came around for the 70% pack deal. We're playing with the brand new-ish Shark Rising skill, of course, to go for some cheesy Shark OTKs. Now, I'm not too sure what the game plan is for turn 1, right, because this can summon into a big XYZ. I don't think it can do it as a quick effect in the battle phase, so, because that would be kind of crazy if it could work that way. Let's just go for the Buzzsaw Shark, and activate the effect of this to go and grab out from our deck one of our lovely little 4s. I guess we'll go for no XYZ Remora, right? I think we just go for a Lantern Shark or something, summon into you. There's no real point in extending here, so let's summon it into... It's been so long since I've played Duel Links that I'm not too sure what actually I go for. I guess we'll try and just see how it works, right? So let's go Bahama Shark, summon into you, that's fine, in the EMZ, this doesn't matter. And we'll then go and dump to the graveyard our Buzzsaw Shark. To summon out our lovely Nightmare Shark. There we go. Now we can activate the effect of our trap card here to go and rank this up. Now we'll just have some beefy attack points and that'll kind of be it. Let's then set the Cosmic Cyclone, let's set the MST, and we'll see if that kind of does enough. That was definitely a misplay on my part, but let's see what Mr. 28 card Blue Eyes has in store. Nothing, really. He's ending his turn. I don't even know what he's playing at this point. He's got a hand trap, right? He's got a Speed Creeper or something in his hand, or a Kyroid or whatever. But it's just a normal Creebo. Okay. Solar Recharge. Okay, so he's playing Light Swans, 30 card-ish Light Swans. Let's just go and dwell at this immediately. So yeah, we're losing attack points, but if he can't do any of his milling effects in the graveyard, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, like your White Stuff Ancient, sorry. It's Blue Eyes with Light Swans. He's gonna try again. Just hard draw into the Blue Eyes stuff, which I guess is a thing. Send the Cosmic Rain and the Blue Eyes, and a third mill. Mills all of his Blue Eyes. Okay. Sure. To add Illumina, he can make a Synchro, right? So he can do something, but he doesn't know we've got a Warning Point face down, which will just stop him in his tracks. So, let's see. Blue Eyes player, Blue Eyes Light Swan player, can you make a play? There comes Lumina. Here comes well, wait, we'll save it. We'll save it, because when he summons the tuner, right, then he's going to be screwed. So he can't do anything, right? Discarding the Cosmo Brian to bring back the Raiden. Raiden comes back out, and now we hit you with the Warning Point. I'm sorry. No fusion, no synchro, no XYZ or link. We could have also negated the effect of the Lumina, to be fair, because we'll take damage here from the Battle with the Sun Angler. Or, yeah. And he can crash with the Dweller as well. But I think we're still fine. You know, we've got double back removal, we've got a big beefy Bahama Shark, so I think we're in a pretty good spot. Honestly, despite our misplay, he's going to try it. It's negated. Another Charged Light Brigade, just milling everything. Okay, he's going to keep trying. Mill and adding in Illumina, and people that clearly play their deck, and banish 3, I forgot about Levianeer. Oh no. Levianeer is, when it's summoned, it can just like pop everything, right? Yeah, up to 2 cards on the field, which is not fantastic for us. I shouldn't have been very cocky. Okay. I just thought it was standard Blue Eyes. Oh boy. So yeah, I take it back. Corolla, the Kaiba, I guess he's expecting me to not be able to do anything. And he would be right. I can't do anything. That is very annoying. Right. So let's set a third back row. And I guess... Oops. I got way too cocky there. But, oh boy. That's one for the clips. But yeah, now he can go for a Synchro and summon to Black Rose and then nuke the board if he wants to. Sure, go ahead. And then summon into another one of his guys from the hand, right? Or if he has 2 of them, Recurring Nightmare. Bring 2 Dark Monsters back with 0 defense from his hand. That is insane. That is mental. And then he just summons into 2 Levianeers. And then kills me. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Here comes one of them. And then here comes the second one. Of course, there's no cast to destroy, so he can just freely attack both of them. Yeah. There you go. 2, 3. Double Levianeer beat down. Fair enough, Kaiba. Fair enough. I thought you were just misplaying by not doing anything on your turn. Okay. Okay. I'll take the L there. 100%. On to game number 2. Okay, DDD. Surely this won't go as badly as the Blue Eyes one did. Admittedly, that was my fault partially for not knowing the deck and not knowing he's playing Blue Eyes with Divine Ear, because you don't see that too often, right? You just see kind of pure Blue Eyes. So it's been a while since I've played against DDD. And of course we actually opened not fantastic. You know, we can't even summon a guy, right? We can't summon an Xyz. But we have got all the back row removal, so we're covered on that part. He could do his DDD combo, summon to his big synchros and fusions and whatnot, but at the end of the day, we can't do anything. Here comes the DDD Dragon King Beowulf, which will be nuking the spell and trap cards in the standby phase. Okay. And setting a back row. Come on, please. Draw me a playable monster. Let's go! Buzzsaw Shark is indeed playable. Let's see what we can do about this board. So let's just go and play Cosmic Cyclone to get rid of that back row first of all. See what it is. It was a Trap Hole of Spikes. So that wouldn't have done anything for us anyway. We'll then go and play our Mystical Space Typhoon, which we probably shouldn't have done because the skill will make us go to 1000, so that's kind of annoying that we did that. Oops. But hopefully, we'll be able to win. Let's go Buzzsaw Shark. Buzzsaw summon into a lovely card from my deck. Let's go for the Sun Angler. We'll then go and summon into, I guess it is the Bahamut Shark combo, right? It's Bahamut Shark into itself, obviously. And then we go for the Nightmare Shark. Detach 1, doesn't matter, because we're going to win this turn anyway. Summon the Nightmare Shark. We'll then play our lovely Xyz Revive Splash in our graveyard to make you into a Shark Drake. We can then go and get the animation as well, which I think there's one for Shark Drake. There it is. Okay, there is one. Probably one of the better Zexa ones, honestly. Of course, the Utopia ones are kind of goated, but this one isn't bad either. We'll then go and play our Shark Drake Vice, right? Yeah. So we'll go Shark Drake Vice into you in attack mode. Why not? I don't think there's animation for Vice, unfortunately. There should be. We'll then go and play our skill Shark Rising, which buffs our attack points, I believe, to double. But should have done at least, what? Okay, yeah, double damage, okay. And then we'll go Shark Drake Vice, detach this, and banish a card in our graveyard to make you 0, right? I believe? Yeah, okay. We'll then set you. We'll then go to our battle phase, and it doesn't matter. He's going to scoop. We'll OTK anyway. Very, very nice. On to game number 3. That is how things are meant to be played. On to game number 3, 4, I can't remember now. An Arcanist, so probably Dark Magician, which is what we played in the last video. We're both on a level up. He's on a win streak. Let's see, can we get the W? Trick up the sleeve. Yes, it's Dark Magician. He's going to be starting with it in his hand. And we've gone first. Now, we have got a DD Crow. So if he does get a Dark Magician in his graveyard, we can banish it to make it not be able to come back with the Eternal Soul. At the moment, I'm still not sure on the turn 1 play for this deck, right? So Buzzsaw, of course, goes into whatever. We'll go into, I guess, a Silent Angler, sure. But then, we've got a Trap in the grave. And we don't want to put a Navigation in the graveyard. So I'm trying to think of what actually is the best play here, because Abyss Dweller doesn't exactly do much against Dark Magician, right? I guess turn 1, we go for Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark, because we can then float into the Dweller or the Buzzsaw Shark afterwards, and we just set the MST, and I guess that's our turn 1 play. You've opened a Dark Magician. Can you beat my unbreakable board of a single Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark? Let's see. Show me your Dark Magical Circle. There it is. And look, it's my magic trick. Wait. You can use it in the... You can use it in response? Oh, no. No wonder you play this. The Crystal Zero, right? If you're targeted, you then dodge the targeting, then you've got a card that can reduce the talent points. That is crazy. Okay. That is way better than I thought it was. Okay. And there's a Cosmic, so we can just go and blind hit this, right? Let's go Cosmic. Let's just blind hit one of these and see what happens. If it's navigation, then sure, it is a warning point. Okay. Like, sure. Let's then go and do the whole Buzzsaw Shark. And this time round, I guess we'll go for... Doesn't really actually matter at the moment what we actually go for. Because as long as we survive this attack, then we're good. So I think I want to go for Abyss Dweller. I think that's the play here. Let's go for Abyss Dweller, make the attack points big, and hopefully that is enough to get the W here. Attack it. It appears to be. There was nothing in the back row. Okay. That is the worst DM opening I have ever seen. On to the next game. So on to game number 4 versus a Yusei Fudo. Okay. I've not played again. If this is a Stardust deck, that'd be fantastic. Wind Trigger 2. He's on his level up. Let's see, can we pull off the W? Of course, Shark Rising. And he's playing 20 cards, so fair enough. Salamangreat. Oh, tie the binds. Of course. Of course, it is Salamangreat. You can't escape it. So many characters have tie that binds that you don't, you know, I guess you say you can kind of guess that it was Salamangreat because who's really playing Synchron at the moment? Not many people, honestly. So at least if it feels like a Jaden, then you could think, okay, maybe it's Heroes, and then you've got to play around that. So thank God we're not going first. But if we were actually, we could have just Dwellered and then shut down the graveyard, which would have stopped Salamangreats pretty heavily, for the most part. For like the Jaguar, right? It would have stopped that and stopped their extension. So we'll have to see what they do. Of course, it is annoying, but we have got a Cosmic, so we might be okay. Actually, we might be okay. If he sets one back row, we could just hit the Roar, and that'd be fantastic. Here comes Gazelle, then Sun Wolf activating to once again add a fire from the graveyard back to his hand. Adding back the Foul. So Salamangreat's got so much, and for such a cheap free-to-play deck, it is ridiculous how much they got. So I'm really excited to see how Konami go about hitting them on the ban list if they do. I imagine they'll get a limit 2 at the moment, which won't really do much. I think they might be playing Econ, so it might take away Econ if they are playing it. But I imagine what they'll do is they'll just go and hit one of the links to 2. Right? It's like a Sonic Wolf, right? Or Balinks. You only play 2 of them anyway, so it wouldn't really do anything apart from just remove the TTHs or the Econs or whatever. And you've played double back row. Oh no. That is the worst thing you could do because it's a 50-50 shot of hitting something. Now, if it's a warning point, then it doesn't matter because we're not doing damage with it. But then it would matter because we wouldn't be able to summon into our RXCs, so it does matter. But if we draw into an MST right here, then I think we've won. It's not an MST, but we can try our best. Let's go Cosmic. There's no way you place that in the middle. There's no way you put your Raw in the middle. Please. 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 You didn't. Okay. So, by doing this, it does put it in the graveyard, right? Which is good for him. So, that was the correct play to do. But let's go Buzzsaw. Warning point. That's a fucking warning point. That is a warning point face down. Enemy controller. Okay. That doesn't exactly do much for us because we can still just attack in anyway. So, sure. Like, we're playing Water Xyz. Did you think that was our only way of summoning to an Xyz? Really? Like, this deck just, like, it likes shitting things out from the hand. So, yeah, I guess we just kind of have free reign to hit him with a nice little OTK here. Now, is there anything that will be stopping damage? I don't think so, right? Balinks in the graveyard is by battle, so we can just swing into the Buzzsaw and hit game. So I think we just do that. We just try and guarantee, even though we would probably prefer them also to be back on our field anyway. So actually, we might. Let's go play our card in the graveyard first of all, our Xyz Revive Splash, to go and transform our Nightmare Shark into the lovely Shark Drake. We'll summon you out. Let's go. Xyz summon into Shark Drake. We'll then go and rank up into our Shark Drake Vice, which again should have an animation. It'd be so cool if it did. Let's go. XYZ into you. And then let's activate our Shark Rising. Get our nice little double attack points. We can then go and play... Is it a quick effect? It is a quick effect. However, I'm just going to go and do it now. Why not? Detach Nightmare. Banish you. I guess we'll make the Buzzsaw weak, right? Battle phase. Let's attack in. Do not have anything in hand that can deal... He doesn't. Please? No, you do. Sanctuary. Ah. That was so close. But because you have to pay life points to activate the effect, it didn't matter anyway. That was a pretty fun duel. You know what? Let's try for one more. Ooh, Brad 24. It's a duel between a Brad and a Brad. And it's a Yamayugi. Will it be a Dark Magician veteran as well? Let's see. Let's find out. And we're going... I didn't even see if we're going first second. We're going first. Okay. Again, I don't really like going first, but now that we know that we can do what we can do, it's fine. Let's go for Lantern Shark first of all. And we've actually got a complete banger of a hand here. Go Lantern into Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw can then go into another one of our little fishies, so let's go and bring out, I guess, we'll bring out this on Angler in defense mode. I guess we'll go for a Hope Woven and a Abyss Dweller, right? And then, of course, we have our Trap Corner Graveyard to kind of tag out, so I think that'll be fine. I kind of hope at least that'll be fine, but we'll see. 2 Beefy. I made Bahamut Shark. Why did I do that? Either way, we should detach this to just make a, just have a body on board, right? Have a Nightmare Shark on board in defense mode, right? And that's just fine. Yeah, sure, let's end our turn without any interaction with their graveyard. Oh, it's annoying. Oh, that misclick might have cost me the game, but given it's a Yugi playing a 25 card deck, we'll have to see what he does. It could be anything. Sending a body. And 1 back row. And a second back row. And a third maybe? No, not a third. Okay, so this could be this could be absolutely anything at this point. MST, very nice. So let's just go and blind try and hit one of those back rows. Let's go number 1. And I guess we'll go for the middle one because you're most confident on that one. What is it? It is a Gravekeeper Stell. Okay, so it's gonna be Gravekeepers. That's fine. Let's just attack in and see what we can do here. We might get Drowning. It's a Spy, of course. Summon out a Gravekeeper from the deck. Back in the day, this would have completely floored me. Right? You know, with the fusion. In for the Nobleman, who doesn't really... I guess it's special... Oh, actually, this actually does quite a lot. Right? This does a lot, because it just keeps, like, special summoning. So that is a bit annoying. That's going to then summon into a Gravekeeper in face-down defense, which is probably going to be a Spy or another Guard. I would imagine it's a Spy, because then you can keep doing things, right? But it could be a Guard to then bounce back. It is a Headman. Okay, that doesn't really help him in any way. So we'll tag to that, and we're not going to do anything here. I'm not going to walk into your Drowning, and I'm not going to give you Destiny Draw. So if you thought I was going to, I was tempted, but I'm not going to. So we'll see. I have, though, set up his graveyard for a very, very big Magicalized Fusion. So if he does go for that, then that is annoying. Now, Descendant, equipping it with a Mist Body. What the hell is going on here? Prismatic Mist Body. This has got to be a free-to-play card from like the Card Trader or something. I guess that works, right? But we have got Cosmic, so I'm gonna Cosmic you, because it's funny. I should probably like check I'm gonna win this first of all, right? So attacking with you, not actually the effect of that, it doesn't matter. Let's just see if we can do it. We are gonna win this, right? Yeah, 26, and then attacking again for 26. There's no kind of interaction there. No, exactly. So we can go and play the effect of our Xyz Revive Splash, and let's just for points. Let's go and summon into our Crystal Zero, because it would be so good if we could actually use this in a turn it was viable on, but unfortunately it wasn't. Attacking directly. Let's see. That is game. There we go. On to the deck profile. So this is the list we are running. It was made by the Vengeful over on the Duel Links Meta website. Got a spicy win streak with it, so I thought why not try it out in KC Cup, see if it's any good, and it did prove to do pretty well for us. Now, it is playing some cool tech cards like this Dimension Slice, which is basically a free pop on the same turn if you have an XYZ. So given that's all we're playing, it kind of works in this deck. Now, I did think that this was just going to be a cheesy OTK deck, you know, that you'd play the trap card solely for that, but given that we can then play the trap card from the skill in your opponent's battle phase or in their turn, and then go into something like an Abyss Dweller if you use Nightmare Shark, or into a Crystal Zero if you use anything else, that can be a pretty drastic game changer for making sure you win that battle. And so I quite like this. Now, we didn't see Dimensionless at all. We didn't even see a DD Crow in a moment where it was valuable. And so I might take these out, but I guess they are useful for some of the sound great matchups, right? So I guess useful for that. But yeah, overall, a pretty fun deck. This card didn't really see play at all for me, but I imagine it probably could do in certain scenarios, but I think it's better with a 5-card board. You know, in Master, right? I play this in my Shark deck, and it does come in clutch, so I guess it does just depend on the board state. And so in Duel Links, most of the time, this card won't be super live, but it's still a nice cool card to have. But overall, a fairly fun deck. Very enjoyable in the KC Cup. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video, which will probably be early next week. See you then.